beat of New York.
103.5 KTU.
It's so good to be here. It's early for me.
After all these years, you're not used to waking up early in the morning?
No, I hate waking up early in the morning. I don't know how you guys do it, but hats off to you. I'm exclusively up at night.
Really?
Yes, I don't do daytime. No.
Well,
But it's good to be here. I know you guys are morning people, so I'm trying to go along with it. So just if I'm not peppy enough, you know what I mean, you got to let me know.
no, you're always peppy. Wait, what is it? Pip? Is Pip the word, darling?
Pip is the word,
Pip
darling.
is the
I love
word?
that you know that. That's so great.
You know, Carolina's a huge Mariah fan, as am I.
I am.
And-
I was looking for something to wear. I wanted something pink yet lavender. I couldn't find it. Like, I just really wanted to like bring it for my
Pink
Mariah.
yet lavender. And it is, well, it was Wednesday.
Yes, it was.
So we
Exactly.
didn't have to do, because today, you know.
On Wednesdays we wear pink.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Exactly. Hey, big congratulations. Your brand new album, Caution. Amazing. 15th album, 15th studio album,
Can you
correct?
believe that?
How would you describe this new album in one word?
One word. I don't know if I could do it in one word, but
Nope,
I would
one
say
word.
One word.
Nope, one
well,
word.
She already said Pip, so I can't say that. I would just say it's a labor of love, and anytime I go into the studio to work and to create music, it's just my favorite place to be. And now having it out here for the public is it's great.
Yeah.
As a true Mariah fan, I have to tell you, the minute it came out, all I wanted to do was listen to it on repeat, examine the lyrics, because I know you write all of your songs. I mean, it's just so incredible, the body of work. And I thought back to like all of the people that you've collaborated with, like ODB, and you know, I mean, obviously like Mika. I could sit here and name all of them. What made you pick the people that you chose? I mean, Slick Rick.
I've been a huge fan of Slick Rick from before I started making records.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I've sampled him before, but I've never got a chance to share a song with him. So we've been like going back and forth and talking about it. I'm just like, as a fan, it's been really exciting for me. And that's a record that I did with Blood Orange. So there's just like a lot of different work with Ty Dolla $ign on this record. Just some people I hadn't worked with before, like Skrillex.
Yeah.
You know, really like just getting in the studio and just experimenting.
Do you personally call these people when you want them to be on your album, or do you have someone else do it for you? How does it work?
Sometimes I personally call them or just reach out to them through mutual friends, and hopefully it comes together.
Yeah.
What would you say is like the overall message of the album? Is it GTFO, or is it like, you know, like what is the theme? Because I feel like all of your albums have that.
Sometimes they all have a theme, or sometimes it's like a story. Like if you think back to the Rainbow album, it was like a story from start to finish, but all different moods and feelings. And I think that's kind of the same thing with this album. Not that it's like the Rainbow album, but it's just like, you know, starting with GTFO, that was something I needed to say. That was like my anthem. Like, really? I mean, it's just jokes and we're having fun and whatever. But it was like saying it in a very sweet way and hoping that, you know, nobody would get offended, but that they would like it. It's just like a little fire starter for the record. And then we went with You, which had the kind of like narrative love story type of a feeling. And you were mentioning The Distance before.
The Distance is that is it for me. I'm not even kidding you. I was listening to it and I'm thinking, okay, we need like Mariah in a cheerleader outfit. Like, I know the spirit cheer already. I'm doing it with my girls, you know? So there's just so much there to love. Now, how do you choose the next single? I mean, I know you said with You, but like, for you, do you ever have an argument with the label and say, no, I'm really pushing for this one?
I always have an argument with the label. It's great.
Spirited debate.
Yes,
Yeah.
spirited debate.
Yeah.
Very good way to say it. I think everybody wants the same thing. So it's not really, I mean, in this situation, there's no arguments really. I think everybody's just working together, trying to see what people are responding to, what people are liking. Another song that people heard early on was A No-No. And
Yes.
that's like one of my favorites as well. And when we did the Andy Cohen show, they were playing the album. I heard a lot of Caution on repeat, which is one of my favorites. So we'll see what the fans are wanting to do.
Yeah.
We love that Mariah, whenever she comes, like she lives a block away, but there's 6 Escalades that come with her at all times.
Well, I
You know, we have
can't
the
force people
entourage.
to run in the morning. It's so early to begin with. They're getting up. I mean, come on.
Well, you know what? You motivated me to get to Vegas because the Butterfly Returns is the Vegas show. I mean, can we talk about that whole residency and like how people have responded to you?
It's been so great seeing people from literally from all over the world showing up to numerous shows, bringing stuff, being so festive, like making me feel happy every time I get on the stage, because it's not just like stragglers walking in, like, you know, that just like were on the slot machines and decided to take in a show. It's really diehard fans,
It's a
and that's
commitment.
great. Yeah, it's really like, it's been amazing.
The moment we said you were coming up, our socials, Caroline and I, and our emails started blowing up.
Yay.
Listeners had questions.
Bree from Stamford, Connecticut wants to know, everyone loved you on The Voice. Would you ever go back to TV full time again?
I love doing The Voice. Everybody there was so great. I had the best time with Jennifer, Jay Hud, and Kelly, and like basically everybody was great there. All the people that worked there behind the scenes really try to make it comfortable for the contestants, and I enjoyed that. I really felt like I could sit back and enjoy their singing and enjoy their experience and just try to help in any little way. So I don't know if I would go back to it permanently, but if I were to do it, it'd be in that type of an environment.
And I was going to say, like, personally, is it easier for you as a mom, like, to be able to do the TV and then also be at home with the kids and do all of, like, just kind of be everything at that time?
I mean, I think it's having, like, something where you're staying in one place is always easier, but they love traveling. We just got back from a tour of Asia.
Really?
And they had the best time. They came on stage with me. They went trick-or-treating, actually on stage, too, in their costumes. We made dumplings together. They did all this kind of stuff that was like getting involved with different cultures. And I mean, some people never even leave the country till they're adults. So they've seen, so much of the world already, and they learn while they're on the road, and, they study, but they also go to children's museums and
it's such a gift.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I think about it, I'm like, I never knew this existed when I was growing up, but it's exciting for them.
All right, we have 2 more listener questions, and they're approved, by the way. Approved.
Good. Okay.
So Gabby from the Bronx wants to know, it says, your fans launched a campaign to make Glitter reach #1 on iTunes last week, and it did. Would you ever consider a sequel to the movie?
No, I mean, look, the fans, it was so exciting to see this hashtag Justice for Glitter movement actually happen and get the album to #1 all this time later. And I look at it and I'm just like, that's just a testament to my fans. Like, they are the absolute best. Nobody comes close to them.
We're Lamely, that's it.
The
Lamely,
they're everything.
Yeah.
I would say definitely not a sequel, but some kind of an interactive moment with the movie is something we've been talking about.
Love it.
I'm dying.
Oh my God.
It's kitsch, it's fun. You never know what's going to
Can I
happen.
have a cameo? Can I run by you?
Yeah,
I'll run by you.
On the radio or something.
Yeah, we'll introduce the song on the radio.
Please,
we'll
yes.
figure it out. We'll do something fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite song from the soundtrack?
I do. I honestly really do like the soundtrack.
It was great. I mean, I am a fan though, so it's like for me to say it. You know what I mean?
No, but I think with the reason they started the hashtag Justice for Glitter movement was because I wasn't doing the songs in any of the shows, and I would do like a little bit in a medley of Loverboy, and that was it. But I think like some of the ballads were really good and stuff like that. People didn't get a chance to hear it, and don't forget, it did come out really at on 9/11/2001, so we can't take that away from the fact that nothing was really happening at that point.
So true. It's so true. And finally, we're going to ask Lisa from Paramus, New Jersey said, you're touring next year. Will the twins come on the road with you? How do you make it work? Well, you just mentioned that they travel with you all the time, so I'm thinking that you probably have it like down to a science, right?
We definitely have it down to a science. They have a great teacher. They want to do it. They love traveling. If ever they said we don't want to do it, then we wouldn't do it. We'd figure something else out. But they're like, when are we going on a tour bus again? When do we go on an airplane? You stay someplace for like a week and they're like, Mommy, when are we going on the airplane?
Oh my gosh.
Now, with Thanksgiving being tomorrow, what do you give thanks for? We'll leave it at this.
I give thanks for everything, especially, friends and loved ones, and of course my kids, and just the fact that I'm able to, still be working in this industry, which has changed so much, but, I'm still me making music with this new album, Caution. It's been very exciting, and just hoping that the fans continue to give me this great feedback, and looking forward to the Caution tour this coming year.
Well, Mariah, we absolutely love you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
And I forgot to tell you, early Merry Christmas in advance. We got to get through Thanksgiving, but we're excited about Christmas, and next year is the anniversary of my Christmas album, and so we're going to do a big
next
show
year
in
will
New
be
York.
what, 20?
I don't know the number.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
But
I
It's
know.
an anniversary.
You told me years ago about anniversary and all that.
It's anniversaries, but it's a big moment. And before that, this year I'm going to go to Europe and do a bunch of shows, like London and Paris and all over the place. And so that's exciting. But getting ready to come back here next year, hopefully to see you guys come to the show in New York for Christmas. So early Merry Christmas. I would be remiss if I didn't say that.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Mariah Carey. We love
Happy
you.
Thanksgiving. Love you guys.
The beat of New York.
1035 KTU.